Brian Schaefer was a 27-year-old medical student who attended Ohio State University. And in March 2006, spring break was approaching. On March 31st, Brian went bar hopping with his best friend, Clint Florence. The last place that they went to was a bar called Ugly Tuna Saloona in Columbus. In the early hours of April 1st, Brian is seen talking to Clint and some other friends that they met up with. Just a little before 2 a.m., Brian is seen talking to two ladies right outside the bar. When Brian left from talking to the two ladies, he went towards the bar, but he was not seen leaving the bar. At closing time, which was 2 a.m., Clint and his other friends were looking for him. When they called him, it went straight to voicemail. They assumed that Brian went back to his apartment and fell asleep. That following Monday, Brian had a trip with his girlfriend to go to Miami. His girlfriend couldn't get in contact with him, neither did his family, so his family reported him missing. Guys, to this day, Brian Schaefer is still missing. This happened in 2006, and there has been no trace of Brian Schaefer. Now, let's talk about these conspiracy theories. Number 1, foul play. Investigators on this case learned that Brian and Clint got into some kind of argument that night. When the investigators asked Clint to take a polygraph test, he refused. As many of us know, we know that polygraph tests are not 100% accurate, but I know if I didn't have anything to do with my friend's disappearance, I would take it anyways. Number 2, some people think that Brian's death was accidental. Some people believe this because nearby the bar was a construction site and Brian may have walked into the construction site and fell somewhere. But if that was the case, I think they would have found his body. Then you have some people who think that the cameras were tampered with, and the people who worked at that bar, they seem suspicious too. This case is truly sad. A few weeks before Brian disappeared, his mom died from cancer. That same night that Brian disappeared, before he went out, he spent time with his dad. They went out to eat. And just 2 years after Brian disappeared, his dad died in a tragic storm accident. I can't even imagine the pain that the family went through. All right, y'all, what do you guys think about this case?